Attackers getting banned out by either side, because yesterday, Liquid DarkZero, it was target ban galore from both sides. Here, same story follows through where Ace and Ram, yeah, it happens, but not all that often.
Dope call, get their first kill under wraps.
Now it's all about slowing things down a little bit more. They hold those angles, lock down those staircases, and win that gunfight. And there it is, Dash goes down. That's a huge pick because that's smoke off the board. C4 follows, and now there's no plant deny for W7M.
And you talked about the patience here. Might have a punishing move, but no, the Goyo of Loban's going to miss out, but he'll finally be able to take down Maya inside of tanks. Gonna start moving over the majority of this map, as there's a lot of exterior pressure that you can pull off with these windows. That was almost a critical blunder if that would have went awry with Lagonis crossing that angle, but fortunately not for Liquid, they won't have to worry about it. 18 seconds remain. Loban's going to try and hit the dash, but it won't happen. And, well, it's going to be down to Dots, not Dash, and hopefully he can dash around and assist, because it's a 1 versus 2, but a very clutchable 1 versus 2 given the circumstances. We have Lagonis down. Resets has to try and find this kill, but it's going to be Dots all day, baby. But still have to worry about the Kiba barrier. We'll have Monty in here, Nitro Cell out, but it's going to require proper product placement in order to be able to get rid of that. And as you would know, Loban very good with the Vector, very good in general with the mechanics, and he'll gun down Maya. He's going to equalize this, and we're starting to look a little similar to what we saw last time with Liquid. We're starting to slow up. We have to see positive Monty play out of this situation. Oh, what a find from Dodez on to Nesk. Resets, though. He goes for 2, and this might be the time now. They've created some space over here. This Yokai drone will have to rotate. It's Lagonis trying to plant. He's found him. He'll be able to stop him, but this is basically just all semantics at this moment in time. They really don't have anything to stop him unless they go underneath and try and spray through. And they actually do have a shotgun. Didn't see the Nitro Cell here, but they will have a difference maker in the Monty. And there it is. Resets follows it up. They know that Dots has to work his way up a stairwell. They just need to hold the angles. What a find from Dots. Resets immediately activate.
Because you can do a pretty much directed approach here. Ying above, Blitz rush the bomb site. There we go. They're just inside the bomb site.
And this is going to be a big fight here. And you saw how distracted Dots was. He immediately turned on the goggles.
Exactly.
You saw Warden's eyes go blue. And that's all you really need. That's why Lagonis didn't flash him. He's like, I'm just going to sprint at you, and we're going to see what happens here. A beautiful moment there. The plant's down, and Pengu, this is one of the harder retakes in Siege at the current moment.
I mean, yeah, you can see that diffuse from outside the window under a pelican. So even if Lagonis falls in the bomb site, they'll be fine from outside the building.
What a find from Nesk, and another one from him as well. A triple kill on the round. This is a demon with a DMR as he'll take out 3. W7M trying for the retake, but there's not really an opportunity presenting itself. He'll down Nesk, so at least he'll stop him for the moment, but it looks like he might be capable of being arisen once again. 10 seconds remain, only 3 seconds capable of trying to get the plant down, and the Blitz is going to end it all. A little bonk action at the end, and Liquid behind the tank over here. It's a perfect pivotal position to try and get this set up. And oh, they're going to get even more creative with it. I love this. The Nitro Cell might be the biggest play, though. And Dot sets off a nuke inside of Animus. Those poor Assassin's Creed members are probably crying. I bet that thing is pretty expensive that they just destroyed over there. And wow, what a shot out of Resets. And he's going to get another one. What the hell was that?
Play 3 people downstairs. It's 2 guys by the bomb site and 1 person up in that room right now.
Look at this. And behind the tank is going to be Bandit of Dots. Don't know if he's hearing this sprinting Havana, and he does. Oh my goodness! Resets didn't even know where he was. He just turns and burns him down to the 2 versus 2. He has the case, and this could be a pure play out of Liquid. Plant going to go down. Talon just had a loss for words, how he's capable of all of these different moments. He'll finally be shut down. They've made it a 1 versus 1, but it's a one and done moment as Resets with a triple.
If he dies right now, that could be a way back for Liquid.
Dodez rocking a hard place, but at least he has an angle to play with. Back and forth they go, and that's the danger of a DMR. At least Lagonis is around. And Lagonis is going to wrap all the way around to the top of blue and try and push himself in now. The Monty's going to try and deal with the Warden. Some shots coming in from behind, and nobody assisting with the Monty in any convincing way. He's got a big kill. Loban will flank onto Resets and get that kill, and somehow we've made it down to a 2 versus 2 with both shield players still alive. It's anybody's ball game with 24 seconds remaining. Lagonis is going to try to plant a huge kill here, and there is no way in hell Lagonis gets out of this situation. Look at him constantly trying to flick back and forth to keep himself alive. Nobody there, but definitely fortunate for Liquid, given the circumstances of how this offense has been going. It's been like pulling teeth, Nick.
It has been.
Oh
just
my
keeps
God.
on pulling. And the thing is, that first kill was alibi.
Because now Liquid, they have to try and deal with this entire setup with 3 guns up.
He's looking for a proof of camera or something like that for information. Liquid think they can plant. Great sound there from Paolu. They know there's no intel now. The issue is there's a shotgun of Dotas up above, so if they know where Liquid is planting, they can get rid of it. But the flank also is right there inside of Garage.
Here we go. It's going to be Paolu that strikes once again. Inside of 4 hallways, Maya. And he knows once around the corner, Dodez will be able to trade it out. Down to the 1 versus 2 for Dots. SMG 12 and an M590. If it's up close and personal, this is going to be the easiest gunfight of his life. But he goes for the prone. He's able to take out Paolu. Has to turn on a dime. Knows he has to push. And that's it. As easy as pie, ladies and gentlemen.
It's a good plan, but poor execution, then you still lose out. So Liquid 2-4, Maya starts at hot, but this is the thing, Maya on defense can absolutely do that same thing to W7M, swing out of breach, get a kill, and also with this, dash one single... it's a little tough, but there it is, the Clash versus Monty. Now, right now, if Clash can just isolate Monty and keep track of his location, that's enough for Liquid. Then you have 2 or 3 other guns in a different location, lock it down. That part on the bottom side, Monty and Dotas, they have to find a hit here.
And now the flashes come out, Nesk with a big kill, and all of this is just not looking like a W7M round as of right now. Something has to give, and Nesk, so very patient, knows that something has to come in from the other fold as W7M is not making progress. It's all down to the lone player. The Clash is still here, and this should be the easiest gunfight that we see follow through on this. But you can see the patience from Liquid. They have case control. They don't really have to sweat this too much. It's Dodez that has to make something out of this offensive round. That's the beauty of defense, baby. Sometimes you just got to sit there and practically do nothing. They're going to let their Clash get eaten up a little bit. He's down to 8 HP, but they can spam the wall to try and assist with this. If Dodez wins this, it would truly be a miracle, but he's making it look good as of right now. Down to 32 HP. Couple bullets out of that Vector will most definitely end this. He's going to try and swing back into the Mira, but it's going to be a headshot. The first bullet out of Paolu's gun decapitates him.
Himself up against the Monty, and 1 month to be phone call. This is falling apart, but look at this.
We're gonna have Bandit get away, and somehow, someway, Dot stays alive there. That was actually terrifying for a moment. They really need to get rid of this.
Surely not.
He might go for 2. There's absolutely no way. Somehow, some way, that gunfight lasts that long, but I mean, hey, still able to make something out of it. W7M is going to have Loban go down as well. It's a 2 versus 3. They still haven't been capable of getting that breach open. And I think that's where Dodez was stuck for some time, but he's more than likely going to have to rotate back. He's going to flash resets once again, and Dash is dastardly with this as he'll take down 2. It's up to Maya against his old team back in the Los days when they made it to the Atlanta Major Finals. But since then, he's donned the Liquid jersey. He's got an ump in his hand, but he's dead to rights.
On that specific map, 3 so far in this tournament. And I mean, oh, that is beautiful. Right before the C4 or rather the EMP goes off as well. Vertically, but also the Monty can jump in. Maybe get a plant down.
This is so very smart. They know the Warden's here. What do we have on his kit? We do have a Nitro cell. We've got a couple of them. What a play there from Lagonis. Nice little find. Some angle work here from Armonti.
What?
He's going to hop up on the barrels. This is just insane. What a moment there from Dots. He's going to get absolutely nothing for it. And I think this is the first punishing moment that we've seen for W7M. Flying a little bit too close to the sun, and Liquid have once again, they found the morality. They've found what they're good at. It's these patient moments where they're capable of forcing W7M into more antsy plays. Resets finds that, and Loban and the rest of the gang more than likely just going to kind of chill and talk about what round 10 is going to look like, because a 1 versus 5, I don't care how good you are at Rainbow6 Siege, it's nigh impossible.
That right there is my Deimos player at ranked. In the basement, completely alone, not helping the team, 9-1-5, but he's gonna get his one. Ah, he's not. I got my kill. No, you didn't. You.
And this has got to go on now for W7M. 40 seconds remain, and W7M have to start to push themselves forward. They have to try and get something going for themselves. It's going to be a wrap inside of Garage, and have they discovered him? A shot out, they know one's on the catwalk, but so much damage going the way of the offense. Finally, Paolu will get something out of this. It's all down to the Garage player of Lagonis. He's gotten nothing inside of this round except for walking around, really, and he's not going to get anything at all. W7M dust him. They options when it comes to the kitchen bomb site, and that's what makes it so risky to play. There's so many different ways that you can deal with this.
This is risky one. They both know each other out there, but who's gonna win the gunfight?
Oh, that 9mm deals some very good damage to Buck. He's on 2 HP, tries to work it out with the skeleton key, but a nice play from Resets, and I think they've done it. They've activated themselves at the right time, and really, this is the only way you win this downstairs.
It's clear. That's where you sent the Buck. Do vertical destruction and meeting, get the bomb site pressure, then attack the bomb site. They didn't do that step. Buck was the flank operator from the other side of the map who just lost a 1v1 gunfight to the Frost of Resets. Bit of a blunder, nice shot, but it's a 1v4 now.
Yep.
Good luck.
Yeah. You're gonna need it. Flash still zapping you.
What are you gonna do about this? No air jabs, no flashbangs, no help to be had.
All hope is lost right now for Dota. It's more than likely just a conversation of what the heck's gonna happen, or the rest of the bench just thinking about what they're going to do for round 12 here. Some nice shots out. And this ARX, man, it's still, to this day, even post-nerf, it's still a heck of an AR. One of the most damaging ones in the game. He'll find the down player, but there we go, Nesk. He'll nip it in the bud.
They have also successfully figured out W7M on the defensive side at least, countering their attacks. Opening kill is going to be so important this round.
Oh, and what a shot under Resets. That's a huge kill as well. Resets is the highest kill count player in the lobby. Clash is now ISO'd inside of Electrical. Knows the mirror's trying to flank. Another beautiful kill. And that's basically the round right there. W7M, they find their moment. And they'll take Night Haven Lab. It's really solid, don't get me wrong. Like, I mean, IQ is something that can be utilized pretty well on Chalet. There's a lot of soft flooring and stuff like that to be able to, you know, pick her up and destroy utility.
But they're still applying phantom pressure, opening windows. We see Twitch on Solar Repel, Ying right now library, but a jump out, actually a run out from the garage, impacts on Valkyrie.
Get that big frag. I mean, it's a moment that you can only make with something along those lines. Buck's gonna work his way in, or rather blitz, and he's gonna try and run his way into the back end of Bar's stock. Pistol up and ready to take this fight as he propels himself forward. Moving on in, Dodes will get 2 kills and a plant down. They've found success here. The Yokai's not capable of much. Down to the 1 versus 2. A quad and not the ace. It's going to be down to a DMR wielding Volps and a 37 HP Nesk. I highly doubt this goes the way that Nesk wants it to. He's going to have to hit a pretty crazy shot. And the Twitch drone is constantly zapping him. He's down to such low HP. Nesk, is he going to hop off? He will. But that's a pretty high priority on the list when it comes to taking that space. We do have Twitch to try and deal with that, and also Maverick, so maybe it's for that. They just don't want Maverick having some safe space to try and do much. A beautiful Nitro there from Resets, and let's go off. There's a Capitao in the space, and this might be it right here, a freebie.
Oh, the trigger discipline.
Oh, come on.
Try and find 2 for the price of 1. There's only 1 there.
You always got to sweat it a little bit when it comes to Siege and that kind of stuff, because even when you're shift walking, you can still be heard just a little bit. And if somebody gets that little inkling that something's going on, we might actually see the reverse Uno here as Dash works his way in a very similar fashion. Dota's going to be able to take down 1. Finally, W7M get a kill on the board, but Lagonis fires it back. It's a 2 versus 4. Dash is off on his own trying to get this play inside of Kitchen. Does he still know that the AUG-wielding Maya is around the corner? Another one on the far pillar. Maya's going to take some shots. They're going to play in around this planter, but Maya's the better player in the moment as he'll take down Dash, and this round is going to get dashed away from W7M. All hopes and dreams crushed, and Volps might be the next victim for Maya. Steps in. Not too much to play for right now. Maya will go down to 18 HP. Might actually end up getting this frag, but how much more can you do with 15 seconds remaining? Probably not much. We'll get the Bearing 9 out here and work his way down the stairwell. A nice little flash moment. And it's actually going to be Warden there. He's got the goggles on, so good luck with that one. Such a important cross to the top floor setup. This is going to go off. Nesk, oh man, just wasn't ready for Loban on the swing. Sort of pressure on these, let alone trying to take some gunfights on site through this verticality. Let's see how this breaks down.
Paolo's upstairs alone now. Oh, there we go. Backup is coming Solarium stairs, and it's just going to fall apart. Liquid being pushed back to try and retake. They get punished twice over.
It's going to be all down to Lagonis. And I mean, Pengu, what do you do in a situation like this?
You pray, or you might start crying. Either way, you got to try and fight it out, but it's a 1v5. It's almost impossible.
Up against Day Day, too. Loban's hunting him down with the revolver in hand. He knows where a couple are. He'll continue to pre-fire as that little drone spins around his head. He'll dash off into bar. There's one upstairs as Loban is trying to make a mincemeat out of this man with that scope. Won't be able to find him just yet. And a little bit of a cooldown there, so starting to make a moment out of this. Hasn't hopped over Fireplace just yet. Some pings out that they'll find onto site. Is he going to be able to win it out up against this player inside of Kitchen? If he's able to get another kill here, the moment could start to...
You don't want to jump out the window, that's super risky. Smoke grenade, glass, you can see through that of course. Again, cut off the rotation. Ying and Munchie gonna push it in. Again, another bomb site, semi-rush.
Oh, he's accidentally going to flash Volps here. Nobody getting too aggressive just yet, but he will be able to take down Maya, and it's immediately traded. Palu just decapitates that man. The plant now starting to go down. Dash wins that out. Do they even know that this man's planting is actually going down here inside of Master? This is a really unique spot for W7M, but I love the coverage. This makes it to where Master window has so much oversight, and Dash does everything except throw the kitchen sink. Have to see. Only time will tell, and it might start off here with Nesk. I am already loving what we're starting to see. I think the coach hugs. He's just trying to say, there we go. Well, this happen, and you can see the angles that Liquid have set up on this top floor. It's not looking solid right now for W7M, but that doesn't mean that they still don't have a few things that they can do for themselves. Nesk, as soon as the coach tells him to jump, he says, how damn high? I'll make it happen. 2 kills for him already in the round, and now W7M looking worse for wear.
Good utilities used there, but they gotta just go now. 3v5, try and burn out this top floor. If you can't clear it, you lose the round.
Most definitely. And Dash with a nice kill. And this is looking so very good for Liquid. This is what we expected out of their defenses initially, because honestly, this is what you gotta do to a team like W7M, man. The only way to get them to respect you is by killing them in a very convincing way. And that's what's happening right now. You have to force W7M to not only respect the setup, but respect your ability to take them down. Loban is a crazy man. Oh my God. Loban spamming Maya's body. It is like, oh, well, hey, welcome back, friend. I just wanted to let you know, yeah, we do feel some type of way about you changing teams. And although Nesk is gonna kill me, hey, this is just simply semantics at this moment in time. He does actually have 2 more, so a little bit of a miscalculation on my end. He should be able to hold this up for an extended period of time and kind of complicate things here for W7M. And yeah, as you said, they've got the Bandit too to try and Bandit trick. So a little bit of an oversight there for me. W7M kind of in the hot seat, but this hard breach is actually going to go off. Resets works his way up to the breach. Do they know that he's gotten into this corner though? A nice shot from Volps. Palu takes down 1. They'll kill another, and Dodez able to get it down to just the 1 versus 3. Oh my goodness. W7M himself up on this castle barricade just to make it to where he can punch it 1 time and leave. But the key thing is here is that there's 2 people on that master window. The plant's going down. Liquid doing a very similar strategy to what we'd seen out of W7M on their offense. They'll lose 2 bodies, but they'll get a plant down. And now this becomes a little difficult for W7M. How are they going to deal with the window players? That's going to be the biggest thing. An accidental drop down the hatch and 2 players accidentally falling. It's all going awry. Do they know that no one's down here? Oh my. Gonna start defusing. They know this player's inside of the hatch, and I don't think that he has a chance to try and stop this from happening. There's no way. Liquid blunders so unbelievably hard.
Might be okay, but Chalet has... It's going to be a long path forward. 2-5. The recall goes south. They're hunting for roamers. Maya finds 1. It's going to force Dash to fall back as well because you got to cut your losses right now. Can't lose too many bodies. W7M. Just play that 4v5 out.
What a find from Maya. And this is what we needed to see out of Liquid.
Because Maya went off the leash. Right now he is following the plan. He's being blocked in Fireplace, destroying the soft floor, and as a team, 3-2-1, they're gonna hit the side.
And here we go. Dash dots again for 2. Down to the 1 versus 2. And it's getting very, very similar to what we saw the last time. The only difference is an SMG 11 instead of a 12. But the 12 will get the man with the 11. Palu with a nice shot out of that SMG. It's gonna be awesome. Hopefully, though, Liquid can deal with the player downstairs because they did have 1. Candela's in. Did Nesk make it all the way there? He did, because you see the Gara hook being used. He goes inside of Trophy instead. Liquid with 2 nice picks, but it's going to get at least 1 traded back. Nesk with a beautiful find. Volps on the other end of Trophy, though. And this right here, this is the big story. Who's going to win this fight? A nice pinch from Liquid. Discovery methods from Volps will not work out. And it's going to be down to the 1 versus 3. Ready for the hop in. He'll make it a 1 versus 2. for himself, but he's on such low HP. Only a single bit in order to help himself out. But this verticality, he's going to be able to tag up one. Almost gets him through the wall, but a single correct wind will knock this man over. Almost able to get it, but the Vector escapes him. No one.
We don't know the exact whereabouts though, but it's Volps roaming outside the bar. Can he get the kill? It's 2v1.
Yes, indeed. SMG-11 in hand. He'd be able to get out the door somehow, some way. Has a player right next to him. Has to crawl back. He wants to try and force their hand to pick this up. Loben could get severely punished. This is going so very wrong for him, and he'll get killed from Fireplace by Lagonis. Liquid having everybody show up to the party, and that's exactly what they need. That could have most definitely have gone W7M's way. Loben just wasn't patient.
Yeah. And I want to praise Lagonis because he could have just been on drone outside Fireplace double door. He said, my team needs me right now. I'm going to sprint on in and take that risk with Diffuser on me, because if I don't do it, we might start losing bodies. Liquid, they get that roam clear successfully, but they still got utility on the bomb side. Dash on his shield, piano hallway. EMP goes out. I think it kind of missed there, a little bit at least. They got to clear this position first, then hit the side.
Nice shots, but Dash will take down Maya, make it a 2 versus 3. This is something that W7M wants. They want to put Liquid in a position where it's low time. They have to execute. They'll have to put this case down, and that's going to take a gun away from them as well. So a pseudo 2v2 when that happens, it's really down to the decision-making of Liquid to try and make the most out of this situation, and it could go really wrong in this moment right here, but no, Dodez, a missed shot, a piano player flies in, he can't get the player on Ego Balk, and they'll sprint through, and Palu finds the flank. W7M trying to...
What are we going to do differently, because nothing is working.
Yep, it's make or break for Liquid, and right now they're making it happen. Another angle here from the Cappy and Lagonis.
Side, but now you just naded your own drone.
And not only that, they didn't find Loben just yet. This drone has got to turn right. That's why he's not shooting it. He would shoot it, but he knows that no one knows that he is in this corner as of right now. A nice find from Volps will set the pace, and that's it. W7M have done it. 3 from Volps. He finally dies. Palu has so much to do on this top floor, and he's got to reload this SMG-12. He'll be able to try and pick that up, but Loben makes it happen.
So he's stuck. Liquid, they can go slow in the beginning, sure, but they need to speed up at some point. That's right now with that Doki phone call.
And the Doke comes out. This is going to take away a lot of the healing capability of the defenders, but he can't get the shot. And what a swing from W7M. Is this it right here? Has Liquid overcooked it? They go for something very simple, their usual clear as you would expect. But W7M, this is a team that's so prepared for something like that, and they have time and time again made mincemeat out of Liquid. I hope you guys are hungry for horse, because W7M is eating them alive. W7M do it in 2-0 fashion. Congratulations to Volps.